Happy Sunday, everyone. As you know, tonight is another one of my all-welcome panel call-in shows. Stay with us. Hello again, everyone, and welcome to the Video Call-in Show, that show that invites you to be a live video guest on this program to talk about whatever you want to talk about. Whether it's a topic of the day, it could be personal promotions, it could be current events, it could be just to chew the fat. And I tell you, joining is real easy. All you've got to do is point your browser to zoom.us, click on Join a Meeting, put in the meeting number when it asks for it. You will come into my green room and I'll bring you up. Now, tonight, it's first come, first serve for about an hour, but tonight, it is... pants off. It is literally a open invite. This is the open panel show where you don't need an invitation. If you're a good person, you are more than welcome to come on up and talk with the group. We do this every Sunday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And in addition to that, Monday through Thursday, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. And of course, on Friday mornings, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The object is give you as much opportunity to, instant collaborate. Or just have an outlet to talk about a subject that you're passionate about. Now, if that sounds like content that you're interested in, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now, and don't forget to ring that notification bell so you don't miss an episode. Let us say hello to those folks who have come by to see the show. Wendell Live, how you doing? Back to Sunday. Well, this is number 10. This is actually Sunday Smash 10. And yes, that means we've been doing this Sunday Smash for 10 weeks. Now, it used to be a free-for-all Friday, but I changed that. And the reason I changed that was, Friday nights are Friday nights. And life gets in the way so much more often on Friday nights than it does on Sunday nights for me. So here we are. Patty Broussard, how you doing? Good to see you as well. She says, hello, beautiful people. Chrissy, outdoorsy gal. How you doing? I'm here too. Well, I'm glad you're here, Chrissy. Thanks for being here, hon. And we got Mike from the Creator Spotlight Show. Welcome. Let's see who else. Above and Beyond Drones. How you doing, Jim? Always a pleasure to have you aboard, my friend. Susan Hamilton, how you doing? Good to see you. Ghana's here as well. Howdy, Ghana. Thanks for being here, hon. And we've got X-Country Adventures now. X-Country Adventures, I'm pleased you're here. I actually had an offline conversation with him a few nights ago. Wonderful guy. If you get a chance, I even told him, I said, apparently we're brothers from another mother, because his channel is all about outdoor sports, and motorsports is a heavy influence on that. And as most of you know, I raced motorcycles for quite a few years, and I've owned 2 CJ7s, and I hunt and I fish, and that's pretty much what his channel is about. He's a great guy. One of these days we're going to have him up there. So welcome back, my friend. Always good to see you. All right, where are we now? Let's see. Gil Skills, good evening. How you doing, man? Don't see you in the chat much. Happy to have you, man. Happy to have you. I'm not gonna take your thing away, because that's awesome. Excuse me. Hey, Drone Kings in Darwin. Brad, how you doing? Getting a 405 here. I don't know how many of you caught that Friday show, but I had a lot of fun. And no, it wasn't at Angel's expense. He honestly didn't know what I was doing, but it was all a kind of a makeup for my my wine session that I had the previous night. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I had a lot of fun doing it. And that was Brad's idea, as a matter of fact, from Drone Kings in Darwin. That was all his idea. It was fantastic. Had to run with it. Let's see. Ed, flash in your pen. How you doing, bud? Always a pleasure to have Ed in here. Sean McCanna, how you doing? What's up, Doc? I wish I could do a good Mel Blanc. Don't you? No, not that you wish I could do a good Blanc, but don't you wish you could do a good Mel Blanc? Of course, you'd have to have 1,000 voices just like Mel, and that's did. And that would be nearly impossible. So welcome to the show, Sean. First time here. Is this your first time? I didn't know this was your first time, Gil. I thought for sure you'd been in the chat before, man. Well, welcome. One of these days, I'd like to have you up on a one-on-one. That is normally Monday through Friday. Yeah, Monday through Friday is when I do the one-on-ones. Tonight is a panel show. You're more than welcome to come up on the panel as well. It is an open invitation. We've got Crap My Dad Makes Me Watch. How are you, Adam? Always good to see you. Let's see. Well, look. Oh, Jesse Mendez. I didn't see you there, but good to see you as well, my brother. All right, let's do this. Let's go ahead and invite those whom have already jumped on. Now, for those of you who are here for your first time, I will reiterate, all you've got to do is point your browser. If you don't already have Zoom downloaded, which if you do, just use the meeting number right there. But if you don't, just go to zoom.us, hit join a meeting, and then, of course, enter that meeting number when it asks for it, and we will get you up here. We've got two folks coming up right now, and let me do this here. Can either one of you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
We can hear you.
Hey, Angel.
We can hear you.
Hey, Raven. How are you? How you guys doing?
I'm doing good so far.
Hey, Raven.
Hey.
Well,
didn't think you'd see my face for the first time, didn't you, Angel?
No, I did not see your face last time, but got to see it this time.
That was when one of the earlier shows when we were talking about our favorite celebrities. Am I correct on that one?
Yes, I believe you are.
Yeah.
Yep, and you had all kinds of voiceover celebrities to talk about, which was awesome.
Yeah.
But you're so welcome to come anytime, Raven, but the streams I've been doing lately have been late in the night, but there was one stream that I did early on.
Oh, there was?
Yeah.
Because
I think a lot of people who used to come to my channel, it hasn't been notifications because of the reduced content that I've been doing, not as much anymore, because I'm still getting the used to Arizona.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been really weird, the notification from YouTube. I don't know how many times I missed notifications, or they've come in late, or they've simply fallen off the map. I mean, it's just a rash of them lately. I go in on a regular basis. I don't know about you guys, but I go in on a regular basis, and I'll have to literally look and see if I've still got the bell rung on most of those channels that I follow closely. It's frustrating.
Maybe YouTube doesn't really care much about notifications anymore. That's what I'm speculating.
Yeah, I would. That may be true, Ray. But I don't know. I would think that that would be one way that could get people, like when you're busy doing something else, surfing somewhere else, and you have those notifications on, that gets you right back to the platform.
Right.
And that's what they want. They want the eyes, for sure. So I don't know. I don't know about that. I think they're going through a little growth struggle. Honestly,
they really are.
I mean, can you imagine the technology it would take to send those out on a regular basis, and how much bandwidth they're already pulling in?
Yeah, it's the technology of it can sometimes be pretty frustrating too.
Oh,
I mean,
sure.
You've got people in the YouTube headquarters using computers, seeing there's uploads, like a little notification machine gun.
Oh yeah. The stat that we used to fall back on several years ago, actually, is that every 3 hours there is more content uploaded to YouTube than all the television has produced in the entire history of television. Can you believe that? That is unbelievable. But they say it's true. Oh, I want to say hello to Bashful the Roundtable. How you doing? Welcome back to the show. And we've got someone new. What is that? Asex Black Widow?
Gill Skills, is that what it is? Or no. That was a new guy from earlier.
Yeah, Gill Skills is in the house. He was, and he still is, I think. And he just said hello to Angel. No, it's Asex Black Widow 24. Loved and shared. Thank you so much, Asex. I appreciate that. That's what it's all about. If you find a creator that you think is doing good stuff, one of the greatest ways you can thank that creator is to share it out to your tribe, even if it's anonymous on, like a Reddit, something like that. I mean, it really helps out channels, as we know. I'm preaching to the choir here, but but you know what I'm saying. Oh, you're not new? Did you change your name? Because I don't remember ever seeing that name, but good to see you again. Then.
Unless if it's his first time in the chat and has been watching for a long period of time, because I believe you've had people in the streams watching your streams for a while and make a comment for the first time. If that's it, but if he's been commenting in streams many times before, I think this is your first time noticing him.
I think it's a she because it's a widow, but yeah, I think you're right, Angel.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, maybe just like a name change. Maybe it might have been someone like previously.
Mm-hmm. Could be.
It's just a lurker.
Yeah, but anyway, hey, welcome aboard, lurker. And next up, how you doing, man? It's going great. Good to see you again. Sean McCanna, afraid to join? No, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. This is literally easy as it gets. You can come on. You don't even have to say anything. You want to talk about a great way to knock the green off, right? If you haven't been live a lot, this is the type of thing you want to do. We'll say hello, you'll say hello, and you can just sit back and listen. A lot of people have done that on this show already.
Yeah.
Yep. How you doing, Awesome Epic Adventures? Welcome to the show. Seen them a lot of times. In fact, I love their contest streams that they do.
Well, their trivia streams always are good, but I'm kind of like thinking about doing maybe a trivia stream of my own sometime down the road.
Oh, yeah? That would be fun.
Yeah, I'm thinking about doing that, but I don't know.
Jim no longer bites the guests, Wendell says. Right you are, Wendell. I try not to.
They're not. Yeah, he's not an alligator, or he's not a warthog with so many teeth to the point where he just actually eats you alive.
Exactly. I just play one on TV, and even then, there are safety standards I have to adhere to. Oh, Jesse says bummer. Well, sorry, Jesse. It would make for some good television, though, if I could bite people through the screen. I'm gonna have to work on that technology.
All that technology.
Well, I figure they haven't gotten smell-o-vision down yet, so Bite-o-vision is going to take a heck of a lot longer. Oh, so what'd you guys do this weekend? Anything exciting? One at a time, please.
Either of us can go first there, Raven.
Well, I've done. Let's see. I went bowling on Saturday, and then I washed my car, and I put some like vinyl decal stickers on my car, just to make it look cool.
I hope they're yellow. I hope they're yellow because yellow makes your car go faster.
Not yellow necessarily, but they're based off of like some of the cartoons that I mentioned like last time. Like maybe last time. Like Bob's Burgers and Gravity Falls. These are the ones that are based on it. And there was also one like decal sticker based off of Futurama.
Cool. On the paint or the glass?
They're not paint or glass or anything. You can just put them anywhere you want. You could put them in glass, but you got to be careful when washing your car with that stuff because the sticker might wear off with water.
That's true. Hello, Wendell Live. How you doing, Wendell? Have I said Wendell enough? we're waiting for him to get his mic there. Yeah, I meant where are you putting them, Raven? Were you putting them on the glass or on the body work, the paint work?
I think I was like putting I put most of them on like the body work, most of them on like the doors, and I put some of them on the bumpers, and I put some of them like I put one of the stickers on the gas cap.
Oh, cool. Very cool. Wendell, can you hear us yet? Can you see us, or can we hear you?
Who?
Standing by. Huh?
Wendell? Yeah, it might be.
Wendell, say something.
Might be mic issues.
Yeah. Check the lower left of your screen there, where you choose your mic, Wendell. I don't think.
I don't think you have it properly set.
Yeah. Oh, I don't even see a mic chosen, Wendell, because it's not even muted.
Da, 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 da.
There it is. How you doing, Wendell? You're number 3 in our quest to break Zoom.
I came on because I wanted to show Sean how easy it was, and obviously I had a user error.
That's Murphy's Law. That is literally Murphy's Law in action.
Yes, so. Oh, well. Such is life in the big city.
Yeah. Sean,
do you mind if I catch up a second?
No. Go right ahead, man.
So, what did I do this weekend?
Yeah.
Only because it was pretty cool, at least for me. So, but I took I live in Maryland, and I headed out on Saturday afternoon to this new winery. It was a beautiful place, nice little tasting going on. They had a guy playing guitar. I took a little picnic lunch and just had a great day. And then today I went to the racetrack and contributed to the local economy. But that's okay. So.
Oh no! Flush that out. I want to hear what you did at the racetrack.
I contributed to the local community by losing every bet.
Well, Wendell, I live by one tenet when it comes to gambling. Casinos and racetracks are really nice for a reason. More people lose there than win, and that they're flush with cash.
You know what really surprises me? About 10 minutes from my house is one of the big casinos here in Maryland. And, they regularly advertise on television, their casino thing, and they've got all the people on there and everything. So, but when I show up at the casino, I never see those people that are on the commercials. I see the people in the carts. I see the people with the oxygen tanks. Okay. It's just not the same. I don't see the glitzy folks, the girls in the low-cut dresses, the guys all with the nice haircut.
No, I can't figure that out. Why is that?
But
I mean, you go looking for that, and of course, then the oxygen carts and the wheelchairs are there, and of course the cigarettes dangling out of the mouth.
I was thinking though, the last time I was there, I said maybe I should do that.
Bless you, Angel. He was sneezing there.
I know. Bless you, Angel. Go ahead.
Maybe I should start a little vending booth. A rental oxygen or rental chairs or.
You probably make a fortune, honestly, and you can sell both cigarettes and oxygen to the same people.
I'm not trying to disparage anybody. I'm just saying the folks that you see on the commercial are not the folks that you see when you get to the casinos.
That is true. It's a whole different crowd, but boy, they make it look great.
Last thing I'll shut up, Jim. I'm with you though. I had a job once where I got to Vegas on a regular basis because we did some work out at the Air Force Base there, at the Falcon Air Force Base. And I'd always stay on the Strip, and I just could never gamble. I could never go down to the tables and spend my money. I even remember one time I said to myself, I'm up in my room, and I said, okay, I'm going down there. I'm going to do this. I'm going to find a table. I'm going to play. And then everything came back to me exactly what you said. The reason they're in business is because they take money from me. I just said, I'll just keep the money in my pocket.
That's smart. That is smart. Although,
yeah,
I would say that it is fun. I mean, if I go to gamble at all, my other rule is never have with you more than you can stand to lose. Right? It's all got to be fun money. If you're happy with losing $3,000-5,000, then stop there. Once you lost it all. I mean, that'd be worst case scenario, but yeah, I mean, you've got to limit yourself. You don't want to be Clark Griswold.
No.
Never. His son's name's Rusty. You want to be Rusty.
You want to be Rusty, yeah, but never go full Clark Griswold.
That's a good movie. I enjoy it. One of my favorites.
I love all that entire series. Have since it came out. Let me say hello to some folks. Oh, and Sean McKenna asked a question. Do you need a microphone? Well, honestly, if you just want to come on and not say anything at all, you can just wave. You don't need a microphone. But yeah, if you want to participate, for sure, you'll have to have a microphone, and it's best to have headphones as well.
I bet he's asking, does he need a separate microphone?
Oh yeah, you probably can use like a laptop microphone. If you're on a desktop, you're gonna be hurting. But if you've got a laptop, it's gonna have a built-in microphone. You can use it. But like I said, the best thing to do is to make sure that you've got headphones on. That way, your speakers and your microphone aren't fighting for attention. And hello, Tazzy Adventures. How you doing, Luke Duke? Good to see you, my friend. Hope I haven't missed anybody. I hate missing people in the chat. I just hate it.
Well, just so you know, Jim, we talk about it afterwards.
I bet you do.
Could you believe it? He missed me. He didn't say hello to me. I mean,
Oh man, it's awful because I have empathy for those who are in the chat and they don't at least get noticed. Because it for me sometimes it's frustrating. I'll literally tag the host and I'm not expecting anything, but it's so nice to be recognized for at least being in there and saying hello. So I just hate missing people.
But you do a good job. But you're exactly right. It is good for the people to hear. Oh, he said my name. So
yeah. And it's not just to say their name. I know most every one of these handles in here, and it's always good to see them. So I mean it when I say it's good to see the folks in here, even the new folks. Always good to see the new folks.
What I'm impressed is the people's names that don't have their name.
Dude, I can't tell you how tough that is for me.
Yeah.
I mean, I literally made it a point to start working on that because names have been remembering names have been the bane of my existence for years. Literally years. So I try hard. Now, if it were all like Luke Duke.
There you go.
Or even Sean.
So let me just ask. We need one more person because the screen is uneven. So come on, dude, one more person to call in.
Hey, you guys know you're all invited.
I'm extremely boring, and so we've got to get somebody else on here to bring things up to speed.
Hey, Brad Earls, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah. I mean, I'm still on my quest to break Zoom. I think the record at this point is probably 19, if memory serves. Yeah, I had 19 people on the panel at once. Many moons ago. Hey, check. What's up, David?
Hey, David.
What's happening? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Awesome.
How you doing, buddy?
I am doing just great.
Hey, David, love you, man, and keep producing that Brad of yours so I can supply you my mint so I can take your cut of the deal.
I don't know what that means, but I'm in.
I love you, man. You're one of my favorite people.
That makes at least two of us.
So, hey, David, when's the rant on again? Is that on Tuesday?
It is on tomorrow night at 7 Central.
All right, I'll be there.
Oh, you're awesome, Wendell.
Cool.
I'll be there. Hey, Patty.
Hello, Patty.
Hey, Patty.
Hey, Patty.
Can we not hear her yet? Patty, can we hear you?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, that's better. That's
Yeah,
better.
we can hear you.
Awesome.
We can hear you.
Yeah, we hear you now.
Do you have earbuds in, huh?
I'm on a Mac, and for some reason, if I put my earbuds in, then you can't hear me. I don't know what it is.
Oh, yeah. Well, you'll have to break in because you'll get cut off if everybody's talking. It won't even pick up your mic. So wave or something, and I'll stop the proceedings.
I'll jump up and down.
There you go. Well, it's good to see you, Patty, as always.
You guys too.
Hey, Gamma.
Hello, Ghana 4.
I think that's the first time I've seen Patty live on a panel. Hey, Patty.
I've been on a couple times.
Yeah, she's been on this a couple times.
Let it go a couple weeks in between.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I always see you in all these different chats, but I never saw you live on a panel.
I'm live 5.
So cheers.
Patty is very
Hi, Marlo.
selective.
Yeah.
Wendell will probably get a kick out of this. I don't know what it is. If there's like fruit fly season, if it's fruit fly season, but we are struggling with fruit flies around here.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Whenever I get
geez.
my wine, I have to get my empty yogurt cup.
Ah, smart.
Nice.
Like,
Nice. Very
and
nifty.
also, Wendell, I always put grapes in the bottom of my wine and just let them soak, and then I eat my grapes as I drink my wine.
I love it.
Oh, cool. I didn't even know that was a thing. Of course, I'm not a wine drinker.
You know what some people do? I've seen some people freeze their grapes and put it in their wine.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
frozen grapes are yummy.
Acts as ice cubes. That's awesome.
That's right. For white wine, it makes sense. Red, not so much. But if you're doing a sangria, awesome.
Why do you suppose that is, David? I've never heard either one, but now I'm curious. Why not so much in red? Is there a particular reason?
Banana.
It's supposed to be that you drink it at room temperature.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But the
Again.
thing is, is when that rule came into play, it was like in the 1800s. So room temperature was like 65. You know, you go to some of these places and they say, "Oh, it's room temperature. It's 80 degrees in the bar." You know, so, no, you need to cool it down a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. That's exactly right. And for bourbon, all you do is place a coaster on top. See, that's what you do.
Oh.
We don't have fruit flies here, though. So you know.
Yeah. See, when we're drinking beer, we just drink the fruit flies.
Yeah, exactly.
Ew.
It can
y'all,
only
watch
make
this.
the beer taste better.
Exactly. Hey, Ghana, can you hear us now?
I can hear you guys now. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hey, Ghana.
How are you?
Hello. I'm good. How are you?
Just fine.
Hi.
Hi, Ghana's friend in the background.
Yeah. They said hello to you.
I hope that was an index finger.
It was an index finger, yes.
Okay, good. Hello.
She's not
Okay.
flipping you off.
She was half off the screen there. I'm like, oh, thanks.
Oh, no. She's nice. Don't worry.
Oh, of that I have no doubt. Can she hear us? Are we on speaker?
No, you're not on speaker. I have headphones in.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So you're safe. Talk
So
all
we
the
can-
crap you want. She
we-
can't hear you.
We can talk about her.
My
No, I'm kidding.
glass is empty.
Oh.
Oh.
Look, Wendell,
That's
put
that
it back.
Red Bull.
Wendell, hold it back up.
Oh.
Hold it back up. Let's see.
Oh,
And,
dude.
very careful.
That would be cool. Sneak over a bottle, Wendell. It's magic.
Coffee time. That's right.
Party foul, empty glass.
Yep. Empty glass. I try to put all that in.
So, Jim, here's my week. I know that you really are interested, so I thought I'd share with you.
Well, of course I am.
So, tomorrow I have some people who I used to work for. They called me. They want to have lunch. So I'm having lunch with them tomorrow. But Wednesday I'm excited because I'm going up to see my daughter. She lives in New York City, and we're doing a little. There's a guy up there who does a little cocktail thing. He invites people over, mixes cocktails. So we're doing that. I'm going to do a video on Pinball Wizard, and so I'm going to stop by the Pinball Museum up there and try to get some
Oh, nice.
some video.
Yeah.
And
Sweet.
we're going to the Met. I've done this before, but she wasn't with me. But we're going to go to the Met where they have a display right now of rock and roll memorabilia. It's really great. They got Jimmy Page's guitar.
Yeah.
They've got
Beatles stuff there. Yeah.
They got all this stuff. It's really, I've seen it. It's really pretty cool. So I'm excited heading up to New York on Wednesday. So.
Oh, that's awesome, man. That is awesome. I'd love
That's
to see that.
amazing.
Would love to see that.
Where are you based out of, Wendell? I mean, generally.
I live in Maryland, just south of Baltimore.
Ah, okay.
So it's really easy for me to get up there. Just take the train up. I'll be up there in 3 hours. So,
Yeah.
but something's going on Wednesday. I don't know if it's United Nations or something, but every room is $600 or more.
Ooh.
So I had to go. Yeah.
Wow.
So I had to go to Brooklyn, so I'm staying in Brooklyn. So, but,
Holy cow!
$600.
Yeah, $600 for one night, and then the next night, because I'm staying at the Sheraton in Tribeca on Thursday, it's only $200, $220. So that's pretty reasonable for New York City. But the day before, like, I called it because I needed it changed to start on Wednesday. The guy says, "Well, we have only rooms left are $900." Yeah,
that's crazy.
Wow.
No kidding.
So there's something going on in town. So.
Yeah.
Patty's dog just went off. Hey, Jimmy C and friends, how you doing, man? Good to see you. And Drone Kings of Darwin has a question for Wendell. How far is it, or how far is New York from you, Wendell? New York City, I imagine.
So it's probably around 300 miles or so. So it takes me, if I would drive, it takes about 3.5 hours, maybe 4, depending on traffic.
Oh, cool.
But you can take the train up, and the train gets you up there pretty quickly.
I've done that train from Maryland to New York. Yeah. It's a great train. There's only like 2 stops. It's beautiful. If you take the, they have like a
Acela.
Yes. Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah. So.
Well, Outdoorsy Gallo, Chrissy says, Patty is debuting her red dragonfly video this week.
Oh,
She's let the cat out of the bag. You want to tell us about that, Patty?
Oh my gosh, 3 months later. It's been 3 months since we talked. 3 months I've been working on this video. I'm really, really excited about it. It's been a labor of love for sure.
So what's it about?
What's it about? Well, long story short, in 2008, I was like, okay, let's see, how can I do this? I used to, like, for most of my life, I suffered from like a seasonal depression, and it always happened in the summertime. And in 2008, I was like in that mindset, and I looked outside my back window, and I noticed this red thing out in the bushes, and I went out there, and it was a red dragonfly. And now, long story short, I would spend at least 2 to 3 hours every day with that red dragonfly. This went on for 18 days in a row.
Oh, wow.
18 days in a row, I would spend time with this dragonfly. And as each day went on, my depression lifted and lifted and lifted because he was my focus. And it got to where I could get right up close to this dragonfly from the get-go. You know, from the first time I went out there, I'm like right in his face. And then it got to where I could pet this dragonfly. And I know, it's amazing. He wouldn't fly away. And so
and water.
Yes, and I had a mister bottle, like a plant mister. And I'm like, I'm going to go out and spray this out in the air. I don't know why I thought about doing that, but I went out one morning before he showed up. He would show up at the same time every day too, in the same spot. And anyway, so I got this plant mister bottle and I started squirting it, and he was like, just out of nowhere in the mist. And he would even stop, and he would just hover in the same spot while I sat there spraying him. It was just the most amazing experience I think I've ever had. Anyway, so whenever I have a chance to tell that story, I do. And I back then in 2008, I was just getting started on YouTube. And I had my music stuff going, and then when this dragonfly showed up, I started taking photos and then taking videos of him. And then I would put together a little video each night of that day. And then the next day I would do the same thing. So I started accumulating an audience following me and this red dragonfly. So I have those videos on my channel, but they're unlisted because they don't have anything to do with my music. So I thought,
that's awesome.
So Patty.
That's amazing.
So Patty, I have both a question and a comment on this upcoming release. Question number 1, are you going to release the series, or are you going to combine them somehow?
I took everything and I put it in 10 minutes worth of a video.
Awesome. Now, my comment is, you guys will really enjoy this. It's Patty was kind enough to share with me the series when I was having a little bit of difficulty a few months back, wasn't it, Patty?
Yeah.
And she's put it together in such a way that it's very inspirational. It's just kind of really relaxing too, and it kind of takes your mind off of that which ills you. So I think you're all going to really enjoy this. Look forward to it, William.
Yes, I'm really excited. I composed. I put together the music. I had all these video images from back then in my head. So as I'm composing the music, I'm thinking, oh, that would be a perfect piece of footage to put with what I just composed. So the music itself was composed specifically for each piece of footage, if that makes sense.
No, that's an awesome idea.
Yeah.
Nice.
Awesome
I
idea.
have had the worst time trying to come up with a title and all that because, nobody's going to search for someone petting a red dragonfly. I really had a hard time.
You know what you name it? How to Train Your Dragonfly.
Well, I thought about that, but I want to keep it serious. I don't want to.
You know what though? There's stuff out there that is very, just tongue in cheek that people will click on. You'd be surprised.
Yeah. Well, what I have come up with is, oh my gosh, what did I come up with? Well, I have to read. I'd have to look and see what my last title I came up with. Hang on, y'all go talk.
Well, I know it's going to be great.
Right.
While you're thinking of that, I want to welcome Gil Skills to the panel. How you doing, Gil Skills?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing great, man.
Hey, Gil.
I see a
Hello,
lot of
Gil.
familiar faces, and I
Hey,
see
Gil.
some awesome new faces, so I had to join the party.
That's awesome, dude.
Glad to have you.
Yeah,
Welcome in.
glad to have you.
Always great to see Gil.
It's kind of an unusual panel, as I'm sure you've already guessed, but I'm sure
It's
you.
only because
Kinds of panels
What do you mean by that, Jim?
Well, it's like not structured. It's the free for all. So it's we all try not to talk over each other, which sometimes happens. But yeah, it's a free for all. And I also want to say hello to Not a Great Gamer. How you doing, buddy?
He's looking great.
Let's have a think. I'm down a mountain, through the meadow, look out your window, I'm on a sausage.
Always know how to make a great entrance there, buddy.
He does. And I don't want to miss Jelly Duck 100 in the chat. How you doing, bud?
Hi, Jelly.
Ahmed's a great guy. He's been on this panel a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So what's new and exciting in your world, Gil?
Not a whole lot, to be perfectly honest with you.
Yeah.
Just basically editing some videos and just kicking back, relaxing. Tomorrow is my birthday. Well, I guess.
Whoa, that's huge.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, man!
Yeah, I turned 21. Congratulate me.
For the second time?
almost the third time.
If
Well,
I
happy
think
birthday,
real
man.
hard, I can remember 21.
Yeah.
Maybe 1921, I can remember.
The good old days.
Oh man, my spats. I so miss them. One of these days.
And that violin case.
Yeah, the violent case, and the old Tommy gun. Oh, those were the days. Well, yeah, I oughta. Oh man, 21 for me was no big deal. I don't know about you guys, but back then, several states you could drink at 18, so you really didn't look forward to it.
Yeah, my mum called me on my 21st birthday to let me know that she'd put my cat to sleep.
Oh, dude.
Oh, dear.
Oh.
Way to kill the mood.
Yeah, I Yeah, way to kill my cat. Fuck me.
I remember winning $500 at the casino on my birthday, 21st birthday, and I'm like, all right, I can pay the rent.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Oh man, I spent my 21st birthday married up in Washington State in my first house, actually rental, and oh man, we didn't have but in the military you don't get paid well. I'll just say that right up front, and we didn't have 2 nickels to rub together, so I did buy good beer instead of the Rainier crap. I do remember that. But my cat didn't die. which was nice.
My cat did.
Yeah. And speaking of birthdays, like I don't I don't know if like my 21st birthday might be the exact same things as everyone else's 21st birthday, because the latest birthday that I can remember was actually the first time that I turned 18. It was during a Denver Pop Culture Con thing, and I was dressed up as Mabel Pines. And then my parents and I decided to go out for a little shopping spree. Like basically, I could just buy whatever I wanted for my birthday, and then we went out to a burger restaurant afterwards.
Cool.
And I don't remember my 21st birthday. I don't know why. I don't remember what I did on my 21st birthday. Huh.
No, you don't remember at all, huh?
No. Remember my 23rd. Not my 21st, though. I don't know why.
Well, tell us about the 23rd.
Oh, it was strippers and midgets and fire trucks and
Just a normal 23rd birthday.
Midgets.
No. You don't want to know.
Sounds amazing.
Oh, just another day.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a weekend over here.
A lot of people don't make it that big of a deal as their birthdays. They don't make that big of a deal of their birthdays sometimes as much as they used to. I mean, like, sometimes older people treat their birthdays as another day, and sometimes they just want to throw the biggest birthday party like the rich people in Hollywood do. They just want to, throw everything out there, and hopefully everything will be special for their birthday.
Yeah, I'm in the camp where birthdays are just another day. Now that doesn't hold true for my 50th. I made a point to have a big party because we could. But in fact, I've got footage. You guys want to see it?
Yes.
Oh, crap.
Oh, wait, hold on a second. I was totally expecting black and white. I was.
That's funny.
All right, Dave, that was good.
Yeah, that's a teaser of my last Friday show.
I was waiting to see fast movement and
kind of like maybe even the monkey with the cymbals.
Maybe a little can action.
Yeah,
Right.
a little can action. Well, it was the 20s after all.
So happy birthday, Gil.
Yeah, man, that's cool.
Happy birthday.
Bob.
Yeah,
Sorry.
A little grayer, a little longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
21.
Pretty soon it'll be ZZ Top length. You never know.
Someday. I've always wanted to grow up to be ZZ Top.
Is that where you're going for? Total length?
If it'll ever grow that long.
Don't we all
Can't seem to
aspire
grow
for
it much
total
longer than
length?
this.
It's length and width. Not a great gamer.
But what was that?
It's both length and width you're looking for.
Well, you're an animal.
We're gonna lose my family rating in just a few. In
Sorry,
3, 2, 1.
Nope.
No, I'm behaving.
Hey,
I'm totally behaving.
I'll keep it very appropriate on here, sir. Don't you start moaning at me as well. Go on, get it from, I'll get that from everyone else.
Oh,
Hey, don't you start. We know where your cat lives.
This is one of those panels I want to come back to.
I'm telling you now. Don't joke about Kitty.
That's so dark.
He was a dark
So
cat
dark.
as well, bless him. I miss that cat.
I do too. That cat was like a cat to me. I used to refer to my cats as $1,000 mobile knickknacks because they always had a problem, abscess tooth or a broken leg or something. And of course, cats in general just don't have much to do with you. Some do, but none of the cats that I have. I'm such a dog guy now.
Cats kind of scare me.
Do they?
Oh yeah, they're so unpredictable, and they stay up all night long. It's like,
That's just true.
Sometimes my cat, he would have a tendency to attack people whenever he gets a chance. But it hasn't been happening very often. So, he's a very old cat. Really,
how old?
Like 11 plus years old, I think.
I guess
I got him ever since I was a kid. I've gotten him since he was a kid.
Our cat is 21 years old.
Oh wow!
Yeah, she's a cranky old lady.
I don't blame her.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, don't turn 21, David.
I know, right?
We used to have a cat. It was a Russian blue.
I wish I never brought up my fucking cat now.
It's never gonna stop.
Seriously, I'm
Sorry.
gonna go to bed tonight crying. It was a real thing and it really happened, right? I was 21, I woke up on hangover, my mum called me up and was like, happy birthday, I've killed your cat.
Oh.
You guys make fun.
No, we're sorry. We're sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'll be calling Samaritans later, or whatever you call it over there, and having to talk about all my bloody personal issues because you're all mocking my freaking dead cat.
I know, and here we are dragging you through memory lane, man.
I know. I'm sorry, gamer. I'm sorry.
Right.
That's partly mostly my fault.
I'll buy you a ferret.
Buy me a ferret.
Yeah.
You're lucky my mum ain't about these days because she'd bloody kill that too. Anyway, that was a really poor joke. But come on, that was quite good. Come on, see the dark humour in it, people. Oh, on my own. On my own.
Alone again. If I only had that. Meme. Patty, what were you saying about a cat?
We used to have a Russian blue. Do you know what those are?
No.
I can't say as I do.
It is. We had this recliner, and it was that dusty green color.
Oh.
That, like grayish. Well, actually, kind of like what I'm wearing. And this cat was the same color, and he would lay in that recliner, and he just blended in. But this cat was mean. My poor son, I think he was about 3 years old. He'd go walking through the living room, and this cat would just out of nowhere just jump on him and hang on him, and poor Tyler would just be like, ah. So
yeah, I remember like when I was younger, like my parents used to have a cat. His name was like Maxwell or something. When I was a baby, he would just like come in and he would just attack me from time to time. I don't remember exactly what happened with that cat because again, I was a baby. I didn't remember much, and my young tiny brain was still processing.
Who was that?
What was that?
Somebody. Was that somebody in your room? Hey, Chrissy, we'll see you, hon. She's got to go. Thanks for being here. And hello, Becca's Beauty Channel, and also James Gip Guy.
That would be rude.
Guy. Hello to you, my friend. Thank you for smashing the like button. I appreciate that. Absolutely. Well,
so Angel, is that a toga you're wearing, Angel?
Toga?
Yeah, I can't figure out what you got going on there.
Always
if you're carrying
poking
your
the bear.
laundry basket or,
This is not a toga. It's a giant pile of sheets rolled up into a basketball that I'm going to dribble on your head there, David.
Wearing the toga, he's just simply holding it.
I know.
Better watch out, David.
So in the
That's
college
what
days,
normal
it is a
people
toga.
do, isn't it? Rock back and forth, hugging sheets.
preparing for a toga party. Just preparing for a toga party.
You never know when you're going to get the call.
Exactly. Hey, is that John Belushi? Is that Bluto?
I'm ready.
Oh God. Oh God.
Oh God.
Raise your hand if you've ever gone to a toga party.
What's that, Patty?
Raise your hand if you've ever gone to a toga party.
I have not.
I've never actually gone to a toga party.
I've
Just
never
one.
been to one.
Just one.
Just one.
There are so many ways to make a toga. Y'all know that? It's
Yeah.
not just one. I mean, there's so many.
And there's so many more ways to lose a toga.
Yeah.
I found. Yeah.
Yes.
I never lost mine.
Donna, that wasn't speaking from experience, was it?
I never lost mine. I always knew
Don't
where
talk
it was.
about it.
Yeah.
We shall never bring that up again.
No, never. Nope. Next
There's-
topic.
Here's a pro tip: super glue.
I would have thought duct tape, but hey, what do I know? I've not been to one.
Yeah. So Jim, what about those Cubbies? Huh? Okay.
How about those Colts? They won today.
Oh, did they? Good.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Sad that the Broncos lost against the Green Bay Packers, though.
Oh, yeah. We know some people will be happy about that.
What
Green
do they
Bay?
pack?
What do they pack?
Cheese, not fudge.
Meat Packers. There. I think it was meat
See,
packing.
if I had said that, Jim, if I had said that, oh, gamer, oh, how you've come onto my channel and said something, and oh my God.
Meat packers,
Dude, I
cheese
lost.
packers.
I lost my monetization 800 subs ago.
What about sausage packer?
Sausage
packer?
packers.
Oh,
It's actually kind of perfect. Yes.
yeah, appropriate. Oh man.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I try to change the subject to something, non-controversial, and we end up talking about. Oh, never mind.
I can see Not a Great Gamer totally trying so hard to behave himself. He's about ready to explode like Mount St. Helens over here.
Oh,
Yeah.
I am ready to explode all
Best
over
episode
Jim's
ever.
face. Just wait. Just wait. I'm going to ruin it for him.
In
He's
his-
going to think it's going to be going all well, and then I'm just going to squat and shit on his stream and just leave it lingering and awkward, and I'm just going to fuck off.
I was just gonna sing your praises, man. Because one thing you do is you wait for me to make the first move, and then the floodgates are wide open, dude.
Wow. It's like
wait.
there's just like some people are just like ticking time bombs that are just about to explode.
But he's got the wherewithal to wait for the host to make the first move, which is awesome.
It's like comedy chess.
Yes.
Yeah, it is like comedy chess.
And
We got room for more here. There's an empty space. Somebody else wants to call in.
There's
Oh, heck
plenty
yeah.
of empty spaces. Remember, we're on a mission to break Zoom, and that would take at least 50.
Don't forget to tweet it out, guys.
Tweet
Hi,
her out.
Tony.
Yeah, and what's your record so far? How many people have you had up?
I believe it was 19.
All right.
I mean, it was a full boat because you guys get really small. I had 19 people on there.
I beg your pardon.
Well, not really, but
You've only seen it in the cold.
I was in the pool. I was in the pool.
You don't know what the pool will do to you.
Oh, milk was a bad choice.
All right. I got to share this out too.
Oh, cool.
Hold on, please.
Well, I'm sure as hell not. After you're mocking my dead cat, go fuck yourself. You should be lucky I'm still up here.
That was a
We're
memorial
not
to
mocking your
the
dead
memory.
cat. We're mocking we're mocking your sick mother for killing your cat.
I thought we were doing a tribute to Kitty.
And by the way, that cat had a cough. I don't feel bad about it at all.
It had been sick for months. Stop
Poor
it, Jim.
cat.
Stop it.
I'm telling you now.
All right,
telling you
David.
now.
Phyllis said, David, what'd you have?
You're stirring a pot of anguish that will unleash upon you, and you will regret it. You will wake up with dog shit in your bed if you carry on.
Ew.
Oh, that's a whole nother Godfather movie.
Yeah.
I can't
Nothing like
afford
the horse
I
head.
can't afford a horse's head, so it's either dog shit or some tea bags. Pretty great.
But you know, but now, Great Gamer, you can take my sock and put it in your cat's coffin.
That didn't get any better.
Wow.
Oh, why is that so funny?
So random.
Oh man.
I found a gift you could give someone. Hey, your cat's just died. Have my sock.
Got the giggles.
Oh, because it's just funny. If I'd got a phone call, I'm sorry, and my cat had just died, and my friend just walked up to me and consoled me with their used sock, that would have had me in stitches. Oh, I'm done.
Laughter is the best medicine.
That's just so weird.
I'm just gonna say, I can tell you're hurting. Laughter is the best medicine.
Oh, I wasn't hurting. That was honestly just making me laugh my head off. It was hurting earlier on when you mocked my dead cat first of all, and I was thinking, I'm going to kill you, Jim. Now I'm not over that. I'm not over that.
Now he's over it.
Now he's
Yeah, I'm over that. I just think you're an even bigger of a dick than I thought you was before.
Oh man, you have not seen the depths of my depravity.
I will see the depth of you one day. As I said, I'll come out to Indiana. We'll make it happen. As I said last time, you said you got to delete it. A bit of spit. It'll make it good. There we go. Second stream in a row.
Say what? Delete a little spit. I'm looking for my
Delete a
cat
little
picture,
spit.
man.
Okay.
Trying to make you feel better. I got a
All right,
cat
now.
picture.
You got Tony out in the chat, so he's got to come up here too.
Yeah, I saw that. How you doing, Tony?
We need a Tony story.
We need story time with Tony.
Story time.
Get us
Hold on a
off this
second.
cat bullshit.
Let me block out an hour and a half. Hold on. All right. I got the alarm set.
All
Cleared
right,
my
you're ready, Tony.
cleared my
Come on.
calendar.
Oh, can you just feel the love?
I love Tony. Tony's the best.
My cat can't.
Again with the cat.
Again with the cat.
We could talk about Jim's cornhole.
No, boards. Add boards to that, Ghana.
Well, that's what I was mentioning the spit for, but apparently Jim was like, no.
Because we are.
It was
Oh,
over
I remember that now. Yeah. No.
Yeah, I remember- yeah.
Cornhole
Yes,
boards.
yes.
Jim, it's happening. It's already in the works. Like, I'm sorry. I have to.
It's okay. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see
can't
it.
wait to show you.
You can, right?
You know how many times I've heard that? Oof.
I'm
Oh,
going to show your cornhole to the world.
I don't know what to do with that.
I don't either.
All I know is
Can I give him a
everyone,
sniff?
everyone be quiet and Ganna, say that slower, please. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, I'm cutting it out. That's going to be an entire guest cut of just that sentence.
Yeah.
Jim, will you have a special show on this?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
I'll send you the cornhole memorabilia when I'm done filming, so
Cool.
you can have it forever.
Awesome.
I
Awesome.
think you'll appreciate.
Baby.
Covered in glitter, as a cornhole should be.
Yeah, Middle Pines would love to play that cornhole hole.
That was almost redundant.
Cornhole game?
So I'm completely prepared.
I can't wait. I can't wait. As you know, I'm a devotee
I know.
What are you?
of cornhole boards.
A devotee.
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 Devotee, is it not? Devotee?
No, a
Devote.
fish
Is that a
fillet.
Spanish word?
Fish fillet. As you know, I am a fish fillet.
Fish fillet of cornhole.
Frito Lay.
I love it.
Oh,
Not-
Devotee is pretentious for I'm pretty good at it.
Yeah, not
okay.
not sponsored. Fritos.
Not sponsored.
We'll stick with fish fillet.
I love the fish fillet. I'm happy to be a fish fillet.
I
Whatever
have
that
so
means.
many ideas right now. for your
Oh, God.
cornhole, Jim. I can't even talk about this right now.
I just want to see a big slab of cod thrown on one. Just raw, unfrozen. Just
Seed
whap.
has been planted.
What, cod?
That's at least a point.
A fish?
At least one.
Yeah. Go.
Yeah.
Oh.
You can pick up podcasts.
It'd be easier to throw than them bags.
Alexa, add cod to the shopping list.
Or, hey Google, add cod to the grocery list.
Yeah, you haven't really got one of them in your house, have you?
Oh, what?
I'll tell you what,
It
that
won't
is
fit.
like the first phase of Terminator, them Alexa things. You've got to be careful.
Oh, I know. They're listening to everything we say.
1 minute lessons, the next day they grow legs and they strangle you in their sleep.
But then again, this is listening to everything you say as well.
It
Yep.
is.
Yeah, you can select a lot of it not to, but admittedly, I try to actually hide my phone when it's not in use, in a bit paranoid, like for example in my pocket. So if they are listening, it's just a bit more muffled, you know.
Yep.
But
So you
Yeah,
gotta be careful what you say.
them Alexa things scared the living Christ out of me.
I tend to unplug mine when I'm not using it.
Oh my God, you have one.
Oh, I've got one in the kitchen, one upstairs, one in the garage, one in here. Yeah.
Instead of going like, Alexa, remind me to buy tomatoes this shopping on Saturday, just like buy some fucking tomatoes from the shop and don't forget it.
You so
That sounds easy.
overestimate my memory.
Then you don't need a machine.
Oh,
I don't know. I think I just think it's too dependent. I'm actually going to be serious on that. They actually do scare me.
I agree. That's why I said I literally keep them unplugged when I'm not using it.
It's terrifying.
Yeah, but it is
Yeah,
so
it is
convenient.
terrifying.
It is so convenient. I can have it on in the garage, and if I have a specific music I want to listen to, all I've got to do is yell across the room while I'm working. That is awesome, and it'll just continue to play a playlist until I tell her to shut up.
There are YouTube videos out there that play some of the weirdest things that some of those things have said to people, and some things that were said clear out of the blue without saying anything to them.
Mm-hmm. And you know what's even creepier? They've actually added a certain amount of manners to them. I did an entire show on the fact that these things are so cold and standoffish when you don't get any sort of thank you please or anything like that.
No.
Now they do.
Do they really?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If I had her plugged in, I'd show you, but I don't know. I'm sure I didn't drive it, but somebody's been talking about it more than I have.
Juliet and I were talking about a song earlier in the day today. It wasn't that funny.
I'm not laughing at what you were saying. I'm laughing at you because I have to thank you for making me fart there, David.
David didn't even know he had that
Holding
power.
in for a while.
You know?
You know what? That would be the best X-Man power ever. Just
I
have the
know.
ability to make other people fart.
Make it fart. Just look at them like,
Yeah, but only if the
Give me a
room
fart.
clears.
yeah.
So Magneto, you can move metal, but watch me do this.
What does- I'm the king of flatulence. Yes. So,
You'd be perfect for any kid show. I mean, any kid shows that have like fart jokes on them, the kids would love it.
Oh yeah.
yeah, this is true. So I was telling Juliet about a song earlier today, and then I turned on my Spotify, and literally the first song that came up was that song. And I'm like, really?
Yep.
Like,
Oh yeah. Well, if you guys ever, and those of you who have one, have you ever been talking? Try this as an experiment. Start a conversation about something you've never ever talked about, and you probably never would, and then watch your surfing habits. Those ads will start being shown to you.
yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
That's so creepy.
It is creepy.
I've gotten an email.
Really?
Yes. After talking about something, I've gotten an email. We were talking about airline tickets one night, and the next morning in my email was airline ticket stuff.
I would love to test that out with something that, because I get a lot of airlines, since we travel, I get a lot of our airlines contacting us as well, but I would like to try it out with something that's so offbeat
Mhm.
and see if I ever get an email. I've never gotten an email that I could attribute straight to, Alexa.
Well, I'm hoping to get some cat crematorium kind of emails tomorrow after tonight's discussion. So.
Pet cremation.
Yeah, togas 50% off. What?
And some cornhole sales.
Cornhole boards. End of season cornhole boards.
Those things are pricey.
With cats on them.
With cats on them, yeah. Yeah, certainly. Or meat. That What do you mean pricey? Where you been shopping for them?
I went over to Walmart and they had one for like $60 and that was it. I'm like, that's too much for a board that I'm gonna throw hot dogs into.
Wow, $60. That's why that's
$60.
yeah, that's why I'd never make money doing the ones that I do, because I sell mine for $300 a set.
No way, really? $300 a set?
No way.
Yep.
Yeah, you should see his though. They're worth it.
No, I'm not saying that they're not worth it, but I didn't know that's what they went for.
Well, they don't.
Neither.
Oh, they don't. Just yours do.
Yeah, well, mine do. I mean, in fact, whenever I post one, like on Craigslist or now, of course, it's local, or Marketplace, mine's by far the most expensive, and it takes longer to sell because it's looking for the right the buyer, right? But
Wow.
I've
Are
sold
they
3
specialty
sets.
ones or what
Oh
are they?
yeah. Well, you haven't seen
Okay.
them, and then
No.
you make me drag up pictures, and I don't have any
No,
problem with
go
that.
No, go ahead. Love to see them. I want to see.
Oh
I
yeah.
want to see what $300 cornhole boards with a cod on them look like.
Oh no, there's no cods on them.
Oh,
Unfortunately, I haven't built that set yet.
I know.
Here is let's see which one. I can't find the one that I did for my wife and I. Here's the Colts. So this is one of the first sets I built.
Oh, those look cool.
Wow.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Yeah, do those have drink holders in them too? What is that?
Damn straight, that's my own design. Now they get better than that. Hang on just a second. I'll find some more here. I got to go
See?
through all kinds of different.
Yeah, that's not your standard cornhole boards.
No,
No.
not at all. Let's see. I don't know. Oh, okay. Nope.
That's the type guy I would pay $60 for.
I would pay $60 for that, Jim.
I can't make them for $60. Oh, here's the tractor ones. I almost forgot about these. This is actually my tractor.
Wow.
Literally a picture of the tractor, and I designed the 491 diesel, and then the around the cornhole is the transmission, which is a select-to-speed. Gil, you haven't. This for your first time in the stream. I actually built that. My son and I rebuilt that tractor. It's a 1960 Ford 971 Selecto Speed.
Now,
Still have
what was between the drink holders? There was like numbers or something in between there. Is it like a scoreboard?
Yeah, it's a scoreboard where you have colored golf tees.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. One
That's
side,
smart.
yeah. One side is one bag color, and the other side is the other bag color, so that each team can keep score, or one member of that team can keep score. I'm looking for my Notre Dame boards that they were literally a consignment. Or wait, not the new one. Dang it!
They don't know the design though.
What's that?
They don't own the design on consignment, right? You just built them for them.
Yeah. Oh, here you go. Here's the Notre Dame boards.
But don't you have to get them licensed?
No, huh?
Oh, okay. Cool.
And here's a better picture of the scoreboard.
Those look great. Wait, hold on a second. Show that again. You got to highlight you.
Oh, this one?
Yeah. Oh, next one. You had lights on the other one.
Yeah, that one there.
Wow. Are there lights underneath that?
No, that you see the hole.
Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, you can see the white area around the hole right there. It's a 6-inch light, LED light, runs off battery.
Oh, that's cool.
And it's nice and bright.
That's nice.
Yeah, it lights up the bottom of it. Now I'll show you the latest one that I did that is still for sale, actually. As soon as I can find it. Talk amongst yourselves.
For the next 5 minutes, those people who call can get their new next cornhole. It's still available. Still available.
But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more.
Order now and you will receive the Shih Tzu steak knives, the strongest knives on earth.
Buy 3 bags,
And-
get 1 free.
And a rolled up sheet, personally held by Angel.
Here we go. This is a set that is made of 100% Baltic birch, cabinet grade Baltic birch.
Mhm.
And there's the score.
Here we go.
Somebody's got me on speaker.
That was me.
Ah,
Tony.
So, Jim, how do you get the numbers on there?
I do two things. One of two things. I either engrave them or I use the CNC I built I use stickers or CNC machine to cut them in.
Got it.
Yeah, but there's a leg assembly there, and on these, I've
Wow, that's good looking.
I've perfected the handle, and now for the lights, I cut holes in the very base, so when the lights are on, you can actually see the front of the board with those holes in it.
Oh, that's smart.
Wow.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Way better than mine.
Here's the back side of them. There it is unlit, and there it is lit. So yeah, so they're not.
Now I can see why they're $300. Yeah.
Yeah. You can see why I asked $300, and I'm literally losing money because I spend a lot of time on these. In fact, all of them I end up coating with at least 5 coats of polyacrylic, inside and out. So you could leave them out overnight in a rainstorm and they wouldn't warp on you. Just wipe them off and they'd be good to go. Stainless steel hardware as well. Yeah. So they're like furniture. I try to build them like furniture.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Everybody's waving. I'm going to join the party.
Yeah, what's the waving for?
Hello, Tony.
These.
You know, I was starting to get a little motion sickness. I didn't know what's going on.
I think we're greeting Tony. How you doing, bud?
Well, hi everybody. How you doing?
Hey, Tony. Ew.
Buddy. I just want to say I was editing tonight, and I realized it was Sunday, and I figured, well, I'll go hang out. I'll talk in the chat for a couple minutes. I'll get back to editing. So screw every one of you because now I'm not editing. Number one. Number two, the channel that I'm going to put out tomorrow night, everybody should subscribe to. And I mean that. I've never said that about any other channel I've ever done because not everybody is for everybody. But eventually, you're going to need this channel. So just remember that. The last thing is, I get on and you big league me for 4 minutes in that room, you son of a bitch. That's why there was an echo when I came on because I'm sitting staring at the white screen. I'm like, he's not bringing me up. He's big leaguing me. So I went back over to watch the thing to see what was going on.
You talking about the green room?
And then the final thing I wanted to say was, I heard whose cat passed away? Is it Gamer's cat?
Oh,
Yeah.
Fuck me with a shovel and call me
listen.
Sally. Stop bringing up my cat.
All right, listen. All right, first of all, condolences. Now you got a good excuse to make sausages. The second thing is, you guys were talking about how like your phones listen to you and everything else.
It's been dead for over 10 years.
I had this live stream,
And it was cremated. It would be the driest fucking sausage. Unless you've got super glue, it ain't happening.
Summer sausage.
Who pays to cremate a cat? I had this thing running.
I
right?
paid to cremate the cat. You keep talking about my cat, I'll keep talking over you, you blooming bitch.
I had this
Stop
screen
talking
open,
about my cat.
and you were talking about the dead cat, and my phone started popping up Chinese restaurants, which is really weird.
Tony.
Gotta be careful, man. Gotta be careful.
Gotta be careful with that stuff because sometimes the subject of death can be a very sensitive topic to some people.
Oh yeah, they were more concerned with me making the joke about the food, but you're right though. You're right. Skills. I see you, brother. How you doing, David?
You'd probably eat it even if you knew it was my cat.
Mr. Wendell.
Hey, sir.
Wendell, yeah. Ghana, Angel, Raven, Patty. Oh, Patty, I love you. You're awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And fucking gamers here too. All
Yeah,
right.
Patty's a pretty amazing person.
She is.
I mean,
she's
she's
awesome.
She's the nicest one here, I think.
Literally every night, Patty puts my twins to bed. So awesome.
Aww.
Seriously, every night it's awesome. I got my wife doing it now too. She brings it up on the phone. It's beautiful. It works so well. So,
hello, Champ Works Garage. That's my son. That was the guy in the on the tractor, while I was big leaguing Tony. He rightfully pointed that out while we.
It was awesome.
Dude, I didn't mean to. They pulled the cornhole card on me, and I had, I'm going to show that shit off when I ever get a chance.
No, dude, your cornhole boards are amazing. They really are. I saw them one night. They're absolutely amazing. Listen, I needed a break anyway, man. I mean, I've never found myself making a video and downloading pictures of Hulk Hogan and the dad from the OC garage. But, when you find yourself doing that, it's going to be an interesting video. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah, it would.
It's going to be, Raven. Tomorrow night at 11 o'clock, it's going to be.
Hey, if you want, hit me up offline. I'll talk to you about Hulk Hogan. If you need some vid of him, let me know. Seriously.
This is not a video about him at all. But
okay.
Didn't he sue because of some video that wasn't supposed to be released?
Oh, and he was paying Sponge's wife. Yes.
He made more out of that porn movie than he did his entire wrestling career.
I believe it.
Wow.
With the compensation, Dave, isn't it, Dave? He got like 100 million or something for that.
He got a lot of money. I don't know how much it was, but it was a lot. Yeah.
Wow. I mean, David, if you're talking getting video clips from Hulk Hogan, if he wants to do a video and he wants to promote his restaurant in St. Pete and then say you're watching videos, I'll take that all day.
All right. So, when do you need to release it, though?
What's that?
When do you need to release the video?
Oh no, this is a different one. I'm just saying I could use an intro from him, but no, tomorrow night this video is coming out, and a clip from him wouldn't fit in this video.
Oh, okay. So we have time, is what you're saying?
I got all the time we got, man.
Yeah. Okay, then I'll get a hold of his PR person.
That's awkward. Okay. Awkward now.
Tony, when did you say you were releasing this?
What's that?
When did you say you were releasing this, or have you said that yet?
11 p.m. Monday night. And Hulk Hogan doesn't have anything really to do. There's a picture. You'll understand it. But yeah, every Monday at 11 p.m. now. I found out that's the sweet spot for me, which is nice. I don't understand it, but it is.
Right after my show.
Yes, Monday's 11, right?
Monday at 11. That's your sweet spot, huh?
That's my sweet. Let me tell you, when I found that out, it was 4 weeks ago, and I started releasing Monday at 11, and my videos have been doing better for the past 4 weeks. They're hotter out of the gate, and they perform better overall.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah, it's all in your analytics.
That's crazy.
You know how to read it. Yeah.
Well, hey Jim, I'm gonna go. It's a little late here, and some of us actually have to wake up in the morning.
When are you gonna sing Frank Sinatra for me, man?
Frank Sinatra, My Way, right?
Yes.
My Way. Okay, I'm gonna get it up there. I gotta put it on my list.
Hey, listen, just put it on the list, all right? No rush.
Cool. Well,
I enjoy everything you put out, man. You're a great.
Thank you. Tomorrow is Crystal Blue Persuasion. So
sweet.
Great song.
And that will probably be before or after my show, right?
I usually post mine around 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So.
That's perfect. I love that.
I guess we move it back an hour.
Great seeing everybody. Talk to you soon.
All right, Wendell. Have a good one, man. Good to see you, man.
I gotta run, guys. I gotta get back to editing my video that's supposed to come out.
All right, Gil. Skills.
Thank you for having me on, Gil. This was an awesome experience. I'm coming back, man.
Sweet.
You got it, brother.
Sweet. Hey, Gil.
I apologize. I wish I would have done this sooner.
Oh, dude, no worries.
No worries. I mean, if this is your first time doing a stream, though, believe me, the first time I went on there, we were talking about lyrics that we got wrong, and I have been getting a bit better at talking with other people, especially during Sunday Smashes. Just like that. And
that's what this is all about.
Yep.
Well, hey, dude.
Well, Raven, I'm still need to work on the stuff that you've learned about talking, because a lot of times whenever I try speaking, someone talks over me and such, and there are times when I feel as though I can't get a word in because everyone is talking right after each other.
Well,
Angel, part of the problem is your volume's very, very low.
it is right now, Angel. Yeah. And that is the danger. I apologize for that, but it's almost something you can't control. There's just so many people do it. But listen, Gil Skills, not only do I want you back, but try to make one of the weeknight shows, man. I'd like to have a one-on-one if you get a chance, bud.
Definitely. Got a deep dive, Gil Skills.
Deep dive.
Do it.
Oh, I real mad.
I had it stuck from last week.
Well, what's that, Gil?
All right, guys. Have a great night.
Dude,
See you,
take it easy, bud.
It's good seeing you, man.
Have a great day. Skills, God bless. Oh, pardon.
I'm gonna be the third person. I need to head out. I got a doggy that needs to go potty.
Well,
See,
Patty,
I get in the chat, and everybody's like, Tony, come up. I come up, and everybody leaves.
Oh, leave Tony
You're
for-
awesome, Patty. Don't always forget that.
Patty.
Patty.
See you later, Patty.
love you, Patty. We'll see you.
Hey, you know what? And I should probably go because I have a cat that really needs to be petted and loved and held.
Oh, wow.
Seriously.
David,
Ouch.
Seriously.
David.
Yes.
Before you leave, I have a request. Is there any way you can give me the background I used when you made my banner for me? Not the words, not my picture, the purple, bluish background that you used when you made my banner for me, because I want to use that background as a thumbnail background for upcoming videos. So that way I could have like a colorful background of, like, let's say me chewing on your head, or me eating this Pizza Hut.
Well, you just made me rethink that, but no, of course. Yeah.
Who else did not see that coming?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. I mean, don't get me wrong. Angel is really hilarious, but I think if like his communication skills have been improving, maybe he should be a stand-up comedian. I mean, he'd make great bank there.
Right behind me, there's a stack of books, and it's all about comedy writing. It's all about how to write comedy, how to evolve jokes. It's all about all that stuff. And one of the biggest things when you're like, I wanted to be a comedian when I was younger. Obviously, it's not going to work. But when one of the biggest things with comedy though is timing. And that's one of the things that I love about Angel. You totally don't expect it from him. His timing's amazing though. He sets you up. It's the old saying, lead him down the garden pathway and then turn the hose on him. That's Angel.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is such a good job at it too. I love it.
That is true. That is true.
Thank you, guys. I think I might have to see if there's an open comedy mic night place here in Arizona.
Just keep your socks on.
I will. If you can give me the background to the banner that you made for me, so I can use the background for my thumbnails, that'd be appreciated.
Consider it done.
Yeah. By the way, that's a great idea, Angel. That's a great idea.
Awesome.
Yep. Consistency, my friend. Consistency.
Yeah.
Diana.
Yes.
The video I'm putting out tomorrow night has your intro in it.
Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah, so I'll let you know now, so I don't forget to let you know.
Yay.
You didn't even let me know. I just said, well, no, you did. You did. I'm sorry. I thought I just discovered it. I'm like, he didn't tell me he's going to put it on that. That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I can't wait. I forgot what it looks like already. It's been so long.
I did too. I absolutely did. How you doing,
Tony,
Dirty D's?
Tony, we're working on one for you, but it's going to take some time.
Yeah, well, that's because the fucking person producing it's a fucking slowpoke, right?
Lazy as shit.
What's the issue, David? Bad producer?
Yeah. It's the damn production.
That always gets in the way.
Yeah.
Production always gets in the way of good production.
Yep.
I just want to say, Jelly Deck, you look better than I've ever seen you, and it's really good to hear from you tonight.
Ahmed, are you even there, dude?
He's in a mall in Kuwait somewhere. I know he is.
Yeah. Coffee shop.
Oh, goodness.
Honestly, guys, I got to get up like 6 a.m. tomorrow. So I think it's kind of unusual, but they've got a great steel sale that my boy and I are going to. He's in the chat now. He's gonna pick me up, and we're gonna head over and grab some steel. We got a lot of building to do. He's redoing his entire gooseneck trailer, And yeah.
Nice.
And it's like down to 40 cents a pound. Which is
You know,
real cheap.
I just want to say, have fun, man. I've never gotten up at 6 a.m. to buy metal ever, but I have gotten up to go metal detecting, so I understand. I get it.
Well, it's first come, first serve, and they have a great drop off, fall down area. I mean, just a huge warehouse of cutoffs, and we want to get over there as quick as possible.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Nice, man.
I hope you score.
Okay, here's cricket.
Oh, hey, man. What's that? What'd you say? You just popped on to say something.
I can hear cricket.
I do hear crickets.
It's me. Sorry.
Yeah, I remember I could hear like crickets in the background too a little bit.
I apologize. Listen,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to wake up and be all refreshed for my intro to electronic media class tomorrow. So I don't want to stay up too late. So I'll be talking with you guys soon.
All right.
Take care of each other and be nice. All right.
So getting
Thanks.
off where you kicked off.
Thanks,
I'm
Raven.
Take care, Raven.
Bye bye.
Yeah.
Good night.
I'm sorry. My headset that has the mic, which picks me up closer to my mouth, I went to back up from the computer, and the wire for the headset was wrapped around the tire, the wheel of the chair, and it just ripped it right out of the USB and just snapped it off into the hanging out of the computer. So that headset's shot.
Nice.
So I have to use the microphone and the speakers, and the microphone picks up a lot of stuff. And we got a bearded dragon 2 days ago. Big beast of a bearded dragon.
Mm-hmm.
And so my son went outside and decided he was going to go catch 4,000 fucking crickets today. So we got plenty of food for the bearded dragon. We got to let most of these go because they're going to die before he eats them. He caught a ton of them. So that's what you're hearing. I'm stuck in cricket hell right now. I didn't even think about it when I called in. I apologize.
That's okay. What a great environment for editing.
It's amazing. Yeah. Especially when I have my headphones to listen to the different things,
Yeah.
I got to do it all to the speakers. It sucks.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to leave you at it, man, because I think I'm going to shut her down for tonight. We've been on for about an hour and a half, so.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Have a good night, Jim.
Hey, same to you, Med. Thanks for popping on.
Have a rest. Have a rest.
Good night, David, Angel, Ghana, Gamer,
Good night, Tony.
See you, everyone.
God's blessings to everyone.
Same.
And remember, everyone, there is a vegetarian option. It's called fuck off. Yeah. Get out of my restaurant, you bastards.
Remember,
Guys,
spade and neuter your cats, everyone.
Exactly. Right. Thanks, Dave.
All right.
All right. Well, left with Ghana and Angel. Guys, thanks so much for being up. I so appreciate it. We will do this again, of course, next Sunday. But guys, don't forget, tomorrow we are going to explore the Area 51 raid. Yes, that's right. It's a mystery. Get rid of that. It's a total mystery, and we're going to get to the bottom of it. So hope you guys join me for that. I'm looking forward to it. For all of my guests, thanks so much for being here. I thought it was a great show. Except for that cat thing, but they can't all be gems. Sorry, gamer. I sorry for your loss, my friend. Listen, all you guys in the chat, it's great. I hope I didn't miss anybody. You know how that goes. If you ever have questions for me or my guests, make sure that you of course tag me so I can see them, and I try to get to them. But I'm a busy man over here. So listen, join us tomorrow night. And but as you know, tonight I got to get up early, so he just got here, so I'm gonna call this one a night. Make sure, folks, that you treat others the way you would want to be treated. If we all did that, this world would be a wonderful place. Have a good one. We'll see you live.